Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. We are super excited to have you here as part of the 410 family checking out another 410 video. My name is Jason Geroux. I'm designated broker and owner of 410 Real Estate, a multi-million-dollar producing brokerage here in Gilbert, Arizona. Today we are going to talk about whether home ownership and specifically the rising prices in homes in the Phoenix area can impact your net worth. Before we do that though, if you haven't done so already, hit the subscribe button, the notification bell. Maybe it's over here this time. I don't know where it's at. But make sure you hit it so that you're made aware of these videos as they come up. We try and do a couple a week. We talk about real estate topics. We talk about mindset and personal development. And we also talk about local restaurants, local businesses that you can support in our community as well. So we'd love to have you as part of the 410 family. Hit that subscribe button before you leave today. So we are going to talk about how home ownership impacts net worth. And this was really sparked for me because I saw a statistic a couple of days ago actually that said the average homeowner has a net worth that is 40 times higher than the average renter. 40 times higher. Now that kind of starts to make sense when you think about the fact that a $500,000 home, you know, obviously adds a $500,000 to your net worth minus whatever you owe. But just the idea that if you're trying to build wealth in your life, real estate is going to be one, foundational for you and your family, and two, has been and probably always will be the best hedge against inflation. So with numbers in inflation 7, 8, 9% like we're seeing now, real estate is really where you can direct some of those funds to avoid the impact of inflation moving forward. But really net worth is a big deal in terms of legacy planning. And if you look at your home as an investment, and yes, it is an investment even though you're living in it, it's an investment in your future, in your family's future, in your long-term planning as well. Now, if you're a renter, think about it. The average rent in Phoenix right now is $2,300 a month. $2,300 a month. That means you're paying somebody else $2,300 a month and you get nothing from it except for a place to lay your head at night, which is important, don't get me wrong. But the person you're paying it to has a mortgage payment, maybe $1,500, $1,600, $1,800 a month. And that's fine. Investors, I love you. I'm an investor myself, so I obviously get that you're there to make money. But when it comes to being a renter, you have to evaluate for yourself, in my financial situation, in my long-term plan, does it make sense for me to spend $2,300 a month and not get any return on investment? For perspective, $2,300 a month is somewhere between a $425,000 and a $450,000 home payment if you were to purchase a home. So you could be paying the bank the money, but you know, decreasing what you owe, building equity in your home. Oh, by the way, year over year, our homes are up between 20 and 30% in Phoenix. So now you have an investment that is potentially another 20% higher in a year. Even conservatively, a 10 to 12% investment is on the high end. If you talk to your financial advisor, for instance, stock investments, if you get a 10 or 12% return, you're probably pretty risky in your investments. Real estate's not risky, and yet in today's market, it's giving us similar returns to that. So my goal for my clients, my desire for you watching this video is for you to build wealth for your family. And no, I'm not talking about becoming rich and going out and driving a convertible Corvette and living up the high life. If that's what you want to do, fantastic. But my goal is that you can lay your head down at night knowing that you're planning for your family's future, that you're planning on leaving a legacy, and that you are using your money in the best way possible in terms of stewardship. The money we're given that we have responsibility over, I truly believe it's our responsibility to put the money we have into resources that make sense in the long term and not frivolous spending. It's no different than if you go out and just buy a bunch of toys that you're going to use the kids are going to use once and you throw them away. Well, that's kind of what we're doing with our rent money in a sense. We're getting something out of it, but we're not getting anything of long-term value. So I know that's my soapbox. Somebody gave it to me, as my friend Chris will tell you. Somebody gives you a soapbox, you got to get on it and make them listen to you. So that's my soapbox today on why home ownership is key in building net worth and in building wealth for your family. I hope it was helpful. If it was, do me a favor, hit the share button. Tell your friends, especially that are renting, about why home ownership is so important. And as a side note, just so you know, did you know you could buy a home with little to no money out of your pocket? There's really two major things that I hear. My credit's not good, I don't have the money. Credit can be fixed with some work, and the money, we have down payment assistance programs, we have low down payment options, so keep that in mind. Don't let those two reasons be the reason that you continue to send your rent money away rather than building wealth for your own family. So share this video if you would, and we would look forward to seeing you as part of the 410 family on our next video.